What's going on, traders? Cove Trader here, and I got a pretty good video for you today. Before I get into it, if you're not on a live stream every day, you should join. Great place to ask questions. We stream about 1:30 till market close, and it's a good time. Great community, great people, sharing a lot of information, and we're getting payouts in there. So if you want to get to that point, it's a good place to hang out in. Maybe learn a couple things, and then move along. So before I jump in, I think this might be an easy way to kind of help everybody out and kind of stop you from making really poor trades. Somebody asked in the chat the other day, how do you know whether to be in, like, if you're looking to go long or if you're kind of looking to go short? And this is probably the simplest way, because like I'm looking at a couple other things, and I was trying to figure out the easiest way to help this person out, because obviously they were newer to trading. And this is probably the way I would tell everybody going forward. Basically, I have this, which is the 9, and this, which is the 34. And basically, as long as the 9 is above the 34, I would probably only be looking for longs. I know everybody's trying to like short the top and try to get down, but what happens a lot is, so you get this pop, right? And then somebody wants to short, oh, it's up, I'm going to short it back down. But the amount that you short is so small because now you're really, honestly, you're in an uptrend, So what happens is, look at this, look at the trend. Basically, people are trying to short this, and then we'll get up here, and they're like, oh, well, this is the top. You got this candle, and you got this, and they're like, oh, it's gonna drop. This is a lot of newer traders. They don't realize, A, you're in a bull flag, which is definitely not something that you're looking to short unless it completely breaks down. You're just getting consolidation, and then you're going to break up is what's going to happen. We actually played this in the chat. But unless you get the bend over the 34 to the downside, I would continue to look for longs. Obviously, in this scenario, once you've run from 180 points, I'm probably not taking a long up here. I mean, at this point, I'm probably like, all right, we ran 180 points. Am I going to short it? No. But am I sitting there being like, I'm done playing the long? Probably. I'm probably done playing the long. Now, truth be told, I actually did play this drop in the chat. What happens is I drew basically the trend line in the chat. We got this down candle, and then we got a rest. And I basically said, we go under this rest candle, I'm going to short it. And sure enough, it happened. But that's more of like that's not like a beginner play, I would say. But basically, I would obviously, 180 points. I'm probably not looking to go long. At some point, you're going to reverse. But and then as we break under the 34, which signals right here, I would start looking short, and sure enough, you have like little bear flag here, and then, you break. Here you go. I'm just going to, now you're under the 34. You're basically looking to go short. Could this be a bear flag? You kind of draw it out. It breaks, and you get it again. And then basically, you're right here. Am I looking to still go short? This is why you have to bring up other indicators. You have the 200 here. So am I looking to go short at this point? No, but I'm not technically looking to go long either. We're kind of in a holding pattern. Would I take a trade off of the 200? Yes. We took one off in the chat. Something like that I would probably take. But I'm not looking to go in super long until you know, until we get going. But a bounce off the 200 is in the cards. I would definitely play this. We played it 3 times in the chat yesterday, which is great. Um, but as you could see, the day kind of ended choppy, and I would probably, if I was a newer trader, I probably would have stayed out of the chop because you probably would get FOMO, like we're going to break out up here. Somebody drew a line and was like, "Oh, we broke out," and then they got completely destroyed as it dropped. Same thing. They probably were like, "Oh, we broke the 200." Um, when you just see chop like this, you kind of stay out. If I was a newer trader, I'm looking for more pullbacks on directions, and I would look for a pullback to 34 or real defined flags are a great way. But I love, this is actually my favorite pattern, is when we dump, we consolidate, and when they're waiting for another dump, you break up, you have the 9 crossing the 34. So now that tells me we're starting to go into an uptrend. And basically we consolidated right here, which is right above the 200 and above the 34. And then you can see we got a big volume candle, big candle push. Signaled to me we were breaking out. And then we got the pullback right to the 34. And then from then on, you could have gotten 180 points. And we got a lot of it. We definitely got a lot of it. So that's kind of where I would say is like, I wouldn't be looking to go short once the 9 crosses the 34 and flip side. So yeah, and on the flip side, on the way down, I probably wouldn't be going for longs until the 9 crosses the 34. And that's for like a newer trader, just for a guide. Obviously, you can get pops and things like that. I'm not saying you can't. All I'm saying is this is for newer traders as like a thing to follow. This could probably help you out, and keep you out of bad trades. That's just an idea. Just an example again, once we cross below down here, you can see we never cross above. There's no reason to take a long. You're just kind of looking for short opportunities. And then you can see kind of when we find a bottom, the 9 will then cross the 34 and then kind of lead you back up. These are just some examples you can look through yourself. I knew somebody that just played this specifically, but I think it can definitely help out a lot of people. So throw it on your chart. Let me know what you think. Any comments, comment below.